Hello guys, it is June, so you know what that means? It's Pride Month! No, it is Pride Month. Yeah, I do support gay pride and all that. But it's Jurassic June. It's Jurassic June. And because I hate myself, I am going to aim to try to do... I'm not going to promise daily uploads because that's going to fall apart quickly, but I'm going to try to upload as often as possible this month. And today, we are taking a look at one of my favorite figures in my collection. This is the Jurassic Park Series 2 Utahraptor from 1994. And isn't it beautiful? Mine is not in the most pristine condition, but I paid $15 for it. So, yeah, I've had this guy in my collection since I was a young guy. I got this, it was either 4th or 5th grade. I've owned this Utahraptor for a long time, and I have loved it. It's a very well-loved toy from me and its previous owner, and for how old it is, I think it's held up pretty well. So this is the Utahraptor. I believe it retailed for
$18.99,
and it is a Kenner figure from Jurassic Park Series 2. Now, Utahraptor was a relatively recent discovery when this figure was made. And, yeah, Utahraptor was discovered in
1993.
So it's a fairly recent discovery for this figure. And it, for what it is cool. This is the only Utahraptor in the Jurassic toy line other than the Lost World Utahraptor, which is the same figure, just the electronics have been removed. And mine is not complete. It should have some capture gear. I will throw up a picture of said capture gear. But yeah, here's our Utahraptor. Taking a closer look at it, you got these beautiful red eyes with this nice pupil here. You got nicely painted sculpted teeth. You got paint all through the body. It's got that rubber skin here, but then it's got hard plastic legs and arms, which is pretty neat. It's a beautiful piece. Nicely sculpted. Spared no expense. I have it kind of in this hunched down position because it stands a bit better. How did you get knocked over? Turn it on. It kind of stands a bit better in this hunched down position, but it does go up on 2 legs as part of the action feature, which I will show off in a minute. Got this nice orange color here, and it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. And for the only Utahraptor sculpt in the Jurassic toy line period, I think it's amazing. I'd love for Mattel to do a Utahraptor. They would have to do it right. And for them to do it right, I feel like they should do a 93 classic version of this figure to truly be impressive. But just look at the details on this thing. Look at it. Look at the teeth. They're all nicely still painted. You got the tongue. The rubber is faded a bit. Just the paint on there. We've got the Jurassic Park logo, JP number 22, part of Jurassic Park Series 2. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece of manufactured plastic and rubber. There's your copyright stuff there. 1994, all that good stuff. Made in China, got the Universal and Amblin logos there. For Jurassic Park Series 2, truly badass, big Velociraptor. This figure does have an action feature, and it will be easier for me to show off the action feature as well as the articulation. So you take the legs and you push them back, and that will lock them in place. And it can stand up like this. You just kind of have to really balance it. And it does look pretty good. I prefer to have it hunched over though with the legs down. But as far as articulation goes, the arms will move back and forth, which is neat. The legs are all tied to the action feature, but you do have movement on these giant sickle claws, which is super cool. I love that feature. And it's rubber, so you can kind of move it and bend it. There's a button right here and you press it, and the legs will spring forward and the mouth will open. And it will roar. I'll bring it up close to the microphone so you can really hear that roar. So yeah, a really fun action feature on this Utahraptor. Let's get into some size comparisons real quick. Here it is with a Kenner human figure. This is my good pal Skinner here from Jurassic Park Series 2. Cool figure. Might review him this summer. He's not complete though. I'm missing his hatchling, so maybe not. But here's the Utahraptor next to the human figure. For a more modern comparison, Mattel has not made a Utahraptor, but I do have this Velociraptor here from the set that comes with the park workers. And there it is with a modern Mattel figure. So you can see this Utahraptor is pretty massive. As I'd mentioned earlier, this Utahraptor did get a repaint as part of the Lost World toy line. It was exclusive, and it came with a mercenary and some gear. The mercenary is a repaint of Jaws Jackson, and the Utahraptor is a repaint of this figure. Just the electronics have been removed. If I can manage to find one in a condition I would like to pick it up because I also like it. I like the colors, but I prefer the original orange Utahraptor over that one. No hate to that figure, I love this Utahraptor. As far as a rating on this guy, I'm going to be heavily biased because I love this Utahraptor, but objectively, this Utahraptor is a 8.5 out of 10. This is a nearly flawless figure. If you can find it for a decent price like I did, or like if you can find this figure for under $70 nowadays, pick it up. I think it's a really nice piece, and it definitely makes my Jurassic Park Series 2 shelf pop. I love this figure. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Jurassic June. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.